Hey guys, and warm welcome back to the channel. Today I've got a few things for you. This weekend was really interesting. If you've been following along, you know that Saturday was the first in-person sales event that I did here on island since moving to Okinawa. It didn't go as well as I was hoping, but it went better than it probably should have, considering, but we'll get into that. I also have my very first Happy Mail that some family sent. My sister-in-law and my brother-in-law and my niece went to the Mall of America and sent me a little package home. I have no idea what's in it, so I'm excited to see that. And then my mom also sent me a little package, and they arrived around the same time, so I've been saving them to do together for this video. So stay tuned till the end. It's all for my Goblin Hoard collection box, so I can't wait to see what's in them. But other than that, the event was like a flea market situation, but it was kind of more of like a glorified yard sale thing. Where I'm from in Tennessee in the South, you know, our flea markets can be miles long and buildings, and you know, they become their own thing over time. And I kind of knew that this wasn't like a flea market, but I expected a little bit more, if I'm gonna be honest. The thing is that we don't really do yard sales here on base. We're in kind of apartment style homes, so having a yard sale is a bit difficult when some people don't have one. So they offer this area up for you to take your items to sell there, and then that way, since it's off base, the locals can also purchase from you if they like. And boy, they rushed. It was like a Black Friday gate opening. I looked over and there were, you know, 40 people running through all of a sudden, and I got super nervous. Kind of excited because at first when I was setting up, I did not think that this was going to be like, it just wasn't my vibe. I could tell it was not my scene. There was nobody else doing what I was doing. It was literally just people with their old plates and shirts and shoes trying to yard sell stuff, basically. And I was kind of excited when the gates opened and a bunch of people were running through because I wasn't expecting that. But then they just like right past my booth, every single one of them. And I started getting really panicky, like, I'm not even gonna make my $15 back. What have I done? This is the dumbest decision I ever made. I'm just never gonna be an artist. You know, the whole down talking myself thing and second guessing and being super pessimistic because I feel like I've just tried and tried and tried. But really, I think I'm just being impatient. I want things to happen overnight, and it just doesn't work that way for most people. No matter what it is you're trying to be successful at, art or anything else for that matter. So it was a little disheartening at first, but then towards the end of being there, because we were only there from like 6:30, well, we showed up at 6 to set up, gates opened at 6:30, and then we were gone by 9 because it was a ghost town by 9. Towards the end there, it got a little bit better. I guess when it kind of slowed down from everybody trying to race through and get everything that they could really fast, they came back to my booth, which was obviously not yard sale or flea market prices. It's, you know, handmade good prices. And that's really just not what people were looking for there. But after a while, they came back through. I had a few people buy some watercolors. I had a couple people buy some shrinky dinks. I'm definitely going to be doing more of those. I get so many comments on them anyway. Even if people don't buy them, they love to look at them there. And if that's going to draw people to my table, then I really want to have, you know, a good variety of that in case it catches somebody's eye specifically. People bought some gifts, and I actually had a few girls show up from base that specifically wanted to see my booth and all of my Goblin Core stuff. So that was exciting. That's almost better than being purchased from on one point, because at my last base, I didn't have that. You know, my friends were really supportive, but that was kind of it. Nobody showed up for anything, and they actually do here. But the other problem I had was that it got really windy, and I was not prepared, even a little bit. So I had to come home and reset up my booth, and I bought a few things, and I kind of, you know, engineered a few things, but we'll go over all that stuff in Thursday's video. I'm gonna basically do a, this is what I learned from my first setup. But you know, it's an island, we get typhoons here. I should have been a lot more prepared for wind. And we went to the Easter event that the base was hosting after the flea market, and it was so windy. I would have been in so much trouble if I had tried to set up there first and not just a rinky-dink flea market. So I'm actually really grateful that I did that before a big event, because I don't think I would have been ready. My frames were flipping all over the place. The zines were flying everywhere, and people were having help grab them for me. It was honestly embarrassing, but at least I know now. But yeah, we'll go through all of that on Thursday. I wanted to kind of hit, you know, a little bit of like my setup process and stuff too, now that I kind of have done it more than once. I was just really doubting things as we were like, I almost didn't even want to set my whole thing up because, you know, if you've seen it, it's kind of extra. And as much as that's great for an arts and crafts event, for a flea market like that, when everybody was just setting their stuff out on the pavement in front of their car, it just seemed like a lot, and I'm glad I stuck with it. I think that's what we can all learn from this. Patience, and just stick with it, I guess. Sometimes it's a struggle more than people let on, and I want this to be a really real channel about getting things going from the ground up when you have, you know, no prior knowledge or experience doing things like that. So stick with me through the rest of the video. It's gonna be a little bit of the setup and then the Goblin Core unboxing at the end, which I'm really excited for. And then on Thursday, we will go through some more booth stuff, and I'll show you what my upcoming projects are going to be, because I sold a few things that I want to go ahead and have replacements for. And we'll talk about my paperwork that is still not ready, and how awesome it is not being the one that gets any of it done, because as a spouse in the military, you know, you're kind of at your husband's will a little bit, and as frustrating as that is for me, it's even more frustrating for him, because, you know, he really has nothing to do with this. I mean, he's a giant supporter and all of that, but the day-to-day stuff, you know, it's my business, and he's having to jump through a bunch of hoops for me that I wish I could just do myself, but it is what it is. Anyway, enjoy the footage and let me know what you guys think at the end, and I'll see you guys on Thursday. Bye, guys. Okay, you guys, I'm so excited to get my very first Happy Mail. All right, so my in-laws, my niece Parsla and my brother-in-law Bjorn and my sister-in-law Jewel, they all went to the Mall of America and sent me a little package of stuff that they thought would be cute for my Goblin Hoard. So we're gonna see what it is. Oh, we got a cute little letter. We found these good luck minis in the Mall of America. Hope Grace likes them. Parsla saw them and wanted Grace to have them. We love the YouTube videos. I love that you guys love to watch. That makes me super happy. Safari Limited. I think I've been to one of these stores before. It's been a long time though. You guys. Okay, so I've actually got a few right here on the top, but I have a few of these already. But they have friends now. There's a bear. It looks like a toucan. Ooh, a kangaroo. I definitely don't have a kangaroo or a camel or a whale. Okay. But how cute is the little hummingbird? Oh, I think that one's my favorite. Oh my god, a beaver! Oh, I love it. Oh, and look, my little elephant has an elephant friend now. And a zebra. Thank you guys, these are so precious. They're definitely gonna have a beautiful home with all my other little guys. I guess they're like they're good luck charms. I didn't know that when I got my other ones. I think they were in like a little, like a box of toys that I got from a thrift shop. I'll have to keep my eyes out. Maybe there's lots more and I didn't know about it. All right, so this box is from my mom. She sent me some stuff that is supposed to be like from around the house, I think. What's gonna be in here? Some packaging. Ooh, what's this? Oh, it's like one of those hair ties. It like grows. Okay, I don't think that's for the Goblin Hoard thing, but still. How cool is that? I'll be wearing it later. Oh, there's something in here. Ooh. Ooh, there's something there. Some more packaging. Ooh. And this guy, look how beautiful. I think it's a letter opener, but look at these gemstones. Okay, so this is definitely very treasury and something that would totally go in a Goblin Hoard box, but it's very useful, so I think it's gonna live on my desk. Cool. All right, let's do the bag first. I have no idea what's in here. Aww. Oh my goodness. A little shell turtle. Well, that's so cute. He's totally gonna be living in my goblin box. Ooh, that's cool. See, dollhouse miniatures do so well because obviously, you know, they're small and they're the items they're supposed to be, but a lot of the time they can have so much character because they're handmade since they're this small. This one looks like it's definitely been hand painted. It may have been something my mom has just held on to from a dollhouse that she had. I'll have to ask her. I swear I remember this in my grandparents' house. It's just a little Coke bottle. Maybe it used to be a magnet or something before. Anyway, perfect. Some beautiful rose quartz. I think that's just gonna have to live on my altar. Alright. Okay, I even love the tin. Something about me that you might not know yet, but I'm obsessed with boxes, baskets, tins. Anything you can put anything in is something very cool to me. Oh my goodness. You guys. Alright, if you're from my neck of the woods in North Carolina, so I'm from Tennessee because that's where I lived for the longest, but I did grow up in North Carolina off and on from early on in my childhood up to high school, and then, you know, I left during college, and that's when David and I met in Tennessee. But if you're from my neck of the woods in North Carolina, Avery County specifically, this is a woolly worm pin. We have a woolly worm festival every year, third weekend in October, if I'm not mistaken. And this is just like a little pom-pom woolly worm with some little googly eyes that you could wear at the festival. Now talk about arts and crafts vendor goals. It costs hundreds of dollars to be a vendor there because people come from literally all over the world to the Woolly Worm Festival. He is absolutely adorable, and that is so nostalgic for me. How cute. Yep, he's definitely gonna live comfortably in there. Oh, a cute turtle. I'm pretty sure these were in my mom's kitchen at one point. I really love him. He's heavy. He's made out of some really nice stonework. I'll set him to the side. Looks like some more little dollhouse stuff. Cute little bowl. That'll be cute to put something in when I set it up for taking like product photography. I love these little books. Crochet and Love. Like, they look handmade. That's what I love so much about them. That's cool. I don't think I have any little books. Also these little thread, that's what I'm looking for. Some thread. This is like the epitome of an I Spy book, and that's exactly the kind of vibe I'm going. Like these little guys and like chess pieces and oh no way. Okay, the elusive puzzle piece. I know y'all probably think I'm crazy, but I have been trying to find a singular puzzle piece forever. Because, you know, you don't want to take it from a puzzle you already have, because then that puzzle's incomplete. But you can't just find a piece of puzzle somewhere because nobody wants to buy that. Oh, this is excellent. So yeah, these are like some of the most often seen things in like the I Spy stuff. That's exactly the look I'm going for in my box. And I'm terribly excited. That's so awesome. I'm gonna have to definitely call my mom and thank her for that. Ooh, we've got some really interesting pieces I'll get to in just a second. Beautiful piece of smoky quartz. That's gonna have to live on my altar. A cute little kitten. Also looks like maybe it's from a dollhouse or something. I've got actually another little 3D printed cat from a D&D session that will have a buddy now. Buttons. Can't go wrong with buttons. I also like that if I ever needed a button, I now have several to choose from inside of this box. So yeah, my name is Grace. I don't say it a whole lot on the channel, but I guess I should. I'm named after my great-grandmother, and this is definitely a pin of hers. So that's really cool and incredibly sentimental, and it says Thankful Spirit here if you can't read it. I can't necessarily remember her wearing it, but just the fact that it was hers because of her name is awesome. So that's a perfect piece for my box. Just some little jewelry pieces. These make nice little, you know, shiny objects, goblin stuff, crow brain stuff. Perfect. Also another little piece of stone. Looks almost like some sunstone. I'll have to look it up. And then these pieces. So this is my mom down here, and then my grandma. I love how old vintage, like the ink fades over time. I think that's really beautiful. So that's very sentimental and very cool. And then we have this set. Also, I'm totally doing something with this tin. I think that's cool. So these are like little lockets, but obviously they're not lockets. You put the picture down in them, and then I think something covers the top, or maybe some resin or something. Definitely a 90s thing, I would imagine. But let's see. All right, so this is definitely my little sister and I. And then this is me in the middle, my little sister, and my brother. And I guess this one is probably me. So it would be me and my sister, me and my brother and sister, because I'm the oldest. I'm probably going to set this one to the side and put it in my jewelry box to wear, because it's all three of us. And then I'll put these in here, and over time I might swap them out or something. But they're very well made. They're nice and heavy. Well, how cool. Look at this. This guy's coming right along. I've got so many goodies in here. Some soft stuff, some really cute stuff, some interesting stuff. It's coming right along. If you guys are interested in a video about how and where I started collecting my stuff, you know, like so you can start your own, let me know in the comments below. I would be happy to do a video like that. And I might do one anyway. But yeah, so that's all for today. I really hope you guys enjoy the video. I'm not sure what I've said before this because I know I'm ending my video with the unboxing. So I'll see you guys on Thursday with a new video then. Bye guys!